How many of us have seen The Knight's Tale? I'm going to tell you a version of it with Luke, who dreamed about being a knight. Fellow toastmasters and guests. It's medieval times. This is the countryside. There's castles and there's mountains. They're in a small village, and the knights are returning home. They have shields that are encrusted with gold. They have helmets that are dented, and their swords are in need of sharpening. These are warriors, and they're respected. The town where Luke is from has scholars, farmers, and the Speaker's Council, who are gregarious. So Luke goes to the Speaker's Council every day after work, and he hears about the various affairs going on in the town. The town has been in a 6-month drought, and they're running out of water. So Luke thinks to himself, if I could only be a knight, I could roam the town, I could battle anybody who gets in my way, and I'll have all my problems solved. So he starts training to be a knight. He goes to a fight trainer, and he tries to find different weapons. He can never really find the right one. The trainer tells him, you should just be a farmer. You shouldn't try to be a knight. He's not discouraged. He's determined to solve his problem. So he decides that he's going to go on a scout mission to look for different weapons and some water or food, whatever. So he sneaks out at night. He grabs a horse and he just heads south for a couple hours. He ends up getting to this village. It's deserted. He searches each house in the village. He goes through each thing, and then he's disheartened because he hasn't found anything. So he's getting ready to leave and go back home. And he trips, and he falls, and he hears a noise on the floor. He investigates the noise, and it's a trap door. He tugs the trap door open. He finds a book. Inside the book, it says something about the most powerful weapon. And he looks through the book, and he recognizes a picture. It's one of the speakers from the council, who he's going to go question now, because he might have a powerful weapon. So he goes back to the council, and the speaker's name is Condit. He's like, Condit, I want to know about this most powerful weapon so we can go and take over the world. And Condit's like, I don't know about this weapon. I never heard about it. It's my brother who wrote a book, and he's gone missing, so you're going to have to ask him. So now Luke, just bewildered, he wants to try to find out what's going on. He ends up asking one of the knights if he's heard about this Artemis, the character, the brother. And then he's asked, you know about him? The knight says, yes, I have heard about Artemis. He used to live out south village, then he gone missing. He was a reader. He liked to ride horses, and then when he laughed, it had a sound of a hyena. So now Luke has all the traits of the character. Now he's going to try to town. Everybody's restless now. They're out of food and water. You notice everybody complaining about food and water except for Condit. So now he decides to do his own surveillance mission, and he's going to follow Condit. And then he sees that he goes on little trips at night. So he follows him on the trip, and he sees that Condit has his own well. And he sits down there several minutes by the well reading, and then he hears him laugh. And then he realizes that Condit and Artemis are the same person. So now he goes to question him, and he says, if you don't tell me about this most powerful weapon, I'm going to tell everybody in the town about your separate well and what's going on. Condit, or Artemis now, he replies, okay, don't tell anybody. I'll tell you what happened. There is no weapon. The person that wrote the book was me. The only way I was ever able to have anything as a child was by telling stories. I faked my identity. I moved to the north village to the south village, and that was the only way to have anything. My most powerful weapon is my story. Mr. Tabletop.